Welcome to Tyrannosaurus Riffs. My name is Brandon, and today we're going to check out the KSR Ares 50. The KSR Ares 50 is made in Ohio, and you get to choose the Tolex on this. This is a single channel, 50 watt, dual master volume, multi-mode guitar amplifier. This particular model has two 6L6 power tubes and five 12AX7 preamp tubes. On mode 1, you've got your blue KSR light, and then when you're on mode 2, it's going to change to red. And if you're on the loop function, it's going to be white. On the front of the amplifier, you've got a handful of different switches that you can see a number 1 on top of. That's going to be for mode 1, and the down position is going to be mode 2. So going left to right, you've got gain 1, gain 2. Each mode has its own feel, 1 through 6. You've got a shared EQ, bass, middle, and treble. Your master section is going to have volume 1 and volume 2, and then a top and bottom, which is going to be like a presence and resonance controls. On the back of the amplifier, you've got a foot switch input, your different 4, 8, or 16 ohms, your speaker outputs, and then your effects loop, send and return. Now, before we just dive right into the playthrough, let's check this out in a quick mix. Alright, I hope you're all doing well out there. I'm really excited to try out this KSR Ares 50, but first I want to say thank you to Justin for letting me borrow this killer amplifier. I've been kind of playing through it before turning on the cameras and kind of getting familiar with it, and this is a very, very cool kind of deal. Justin has become my friend through finding my channel, and I'm really grateful to have him to talk gear with and just kind of BS with. He's a good dude, and I mean, obviously he let me borrow a very boutique amplifier that he custom ordered. So again, just thanks, man. Appreciate you. Let's jump into this thing, shall we? We're on mode 1. This is the tone right here. This whole setup is what you heard in that little mix. So blue mode, I'll just show you the tone real quick, and then we will set everything to noon and kind of explore this amplifier. This is a Schecter Avenger FR with the Fishman Devin Townsend pickups. I've got this tuned to drop C, and this is what the KSR sounds like. I've got this running through my Mesa oversized cabinet, but I'm running through the 2 Notes Torpedo Captor X for a better audio representation on your side using the same cabinet. Vintage 30 speakers, pretty awesome setup. You can see the whole setup that's going on. You know, I've got the gain, you know, kind of that 3 o'clock position on both channels, because I wanted to see how close I could get the 2 modes to sound. I think they sound pretty identical. I'll show you that real quick. But back to mode 1. Let's set everything to noon, kind of play through this, see if we can get a clean tone through it, see what other tones we can just muster out of this thing. Alright, for clean tones, if you've been here before, you know I don't do a lot of clean tones, but I do like to show what an amp can do real quick. We're going to switch to voice 2 because it's a low gain single coil pickup on this, and see how clean of a tone we can get out of this. Too much gain. Let's drop that, raise the volume. I've got some gain going on. But I've got my volume about maxed out. Just kind of dial that in a little bit. I want some more low end. Hey, I don't know if I want more mids. Let's find out. Oh, that's kind of cut some. More high end. Sounds pretty nice. So again, that was a low gain single coil voice 2 on the Devin Townsend pickups. But let's switch over to getting our gain on. Let's roll back that volume first so we don't break my ears. Sounds nice, kind of a more vintage rock sound. So I really like it in that 3 o'clock position, but we'll kind of work our way up to that for a second. Let's see here. I'm going to dial the low end back a little bit. So even though this is a one-channel amplifier, you've got your different gains, your different feels, and your different volumes. So if you want to change that up, you can. And with the foot switch, get those different tones. I do like that. That's really cool. It really does sound very good. Justin actually texted me right before I started shooting this, and he was telling me that he feels like this is the KSR's kind of got a flavor mix between a 5150 and a Mesa, and I think I'm gonna have to agree with him on that because I do get a lot of Mesa vibes out of it that remind me of my Badlander, but at the same time it's kind of got the aggression of the PV 5150. At least that's what I hear, and that's what he's feeling too. So does it sound like something else to you guys? Where do you think it kind of falls between, or is it just its own unique sound? Either way, sounds really good. See, it's kind of got that fatness of a rectifier, but at the same time, I feel like there's some aggression punching through. I do have the mids a little bit higher than I normally would have, but I really like it right here on this. On most amplifiers, I also like more bass and resonance, but I'm really enjoying where this is at EQ-wise. Now, in my opinion, This is a very tight amplifier with its own sound. Really, it is. I like the mixture of things that I think that I'm hearing. I feel like this amp's got a lot of clarity and a lot of just balls in general. I feel like it cuts through really well, and it's just got some power to it. I don't know how to explain it. This amp, I believe, just ended up on my short list. I wasn't sure if I wanted a KSR because I haven't seen a lot of videos or information on them, but after playing this just for the last hour or so, I'm really enjoying this thing. The different modes is cool. I like the lights aesthetically. I mean, that's not the important part. The important part is it sounds really damn good. I like this amplifier a ton. So I'm definitely going to have to consider picking one of these up for myself because I kind of don't want to give this back right now. Anyway, Justin, thanks again. I appreciate you letting me borrow your beautiful amplifier to test out the amazing tones. This little 50-watt monster sure packs a punch. I'm definitely interested in possibly picking one up for myself in the future. But thank you all as well for hanging out and tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.